Right, we are at percentage word problem series. We are looking at level 2 word problems for percentage, topic on chapter number 9, and we are at page number 84, question 7. In question 7, we have the story, 3 sentences. Let's take a look. Sharing amount of money, Brian and Charlie. Brian and Charlie shared an amount of money, and fortunately the amount of money is given. Here it says Brian receives 30% of the money and Charlie receives 70% of it. Of the money, so we see 30% of the money, that's out of that 450, and Charlie 70% of it also points back to the 450%. How much less money does Brian receive than Charlie? We are looking for how much less money. How much less? So we are looking for finding out the difference between the two of them. How much less money? So eventually the unit should be in dollars. Okay, so here, out of the amount of money we have 100%, all of the money is $450. In this case, Brian's 30% and Charlie is 70%. I'm looking for the difference, that is how much less money between Brian and Charlie. That would be 70% minus 30%, which is a 40% difference. And to find that 40%, oops, did I get it right? Yes, correct. I find this 40%, what is this amount? That would be 40% out of the amount of $450, which should be 40 out of 100 times 450. Can do my cancellation, and then I'll be able to solve 45 times 4. Right, so in this case we are looking at a question that's not too difficult. The main key to answering this question is once you can identify what's the information that you're trying to look for here. And then more often than not, if you look at the question again, it will tell you ultimately you're looking for, in terms of the units, am I looking for the amount of money or am I looking for the percentage? Now, once I can figure out what I'm looking for, I can look back at the question to see how can I get to the answer. Now, of course, the longer method will involve me finding the amounts individually. Brian receiving a certain amount, and then Charlie receiving a certain amount, and I do my computations, 30% times 450, 70% times 450, then after that do my subtraction again. Of course, that works as well, but it will be a longer process. So over here, it was a quick, direct subtraction, because the difference in the amount of money also refers to the difference in the percentage of amount of money they got. And then after that, I multiply with that amount of money that they shared, and you'll get to the answer. Okay, so please do up your long multiplication of 45 times 4, and you should be able to get the answer. Don't forget the units. Brian should be receiving an amount of money that's lesser than Charlie.